All right, good morning, folks. Happy Independence Day for my fellow Americans, and welcome out here to the shop. Guess you can see me, maybe. Maybe I need to adjust that up just a little bit. But anyway, let's see. Hang on a second. I need y'all to tell me. Let's see. I've got Torch of CK. Thank you, or KCK. Torch, thank you for getting the lights on today. Miko Wolf, good morning. Not expecting a whole lot of people here. But anyway, I need you guys to let me know. Yes, Cornelia, say good morning. I need you guys to let me know. Here we go. Now I can see the chat up there. I got some new accessories, and I want to know if it helps the sound a little bit. Got a set of AirPods, so we'll see maybe if the microphone helps. Is that any better? Maybe I don't have to yell. I can actually just talk normally. But let me know in the chat if this sounds any better. But today what we're going to look at is this guard safe that I got. Bring you around here to where you can see a little bit. That's why we're down here in the floor. This thing's heavy. It is about 312 pounds and very, very solid. It's a 2-hour rated, UL rated safe. So it's a very, very good safe, and just really, really awesome. And the way I got it was really awesome. The keypad, which I'll get the original keypad up here. The original keypad, it's an AMSEC, I think it's ESL 5. It's one of the old ones because this is metal, actual cast metal. I mean, not anything expensive, but what had happened was the owner tried to change the batteries, and the battery leads broke off of the little connectors that actually snap on to the batteries, and sounds almost identical. Okay, all right. Well, we'll see how this works, and maybe I don't know. We'll see. I feel like I don't have to yell, like all the other times I've had to yell. But anyway. The connectors broke off, so I went back, came home and found a couple old ESL 5 keypads that I had, pulled the connectors off of them, went back to the customer's house, plugged them in. That didn't work to do it, so I said, well, I want to be prepared for the next time that I come back, and got some drill points. I actually learned from Gardall themselves when I spoke to them that this safe had left the factory with a dial combination lock on it, which is what we're going to be putting back on here today. Anyway, got the drill points and went back out to the customer's house, and I said, I'm going to try something first before we drill. And so I took the original battery lead connectors, and as you can see, I cut the connectors off and just stripped the wires back and taped the wires onto 2 brand new 9-volt batteries, and just taped it to it, entered the code, and it worked like a charm, thankfully. I did not have to drill. And so anyway, what we're going to do today is actually take this lock out, because if you have a failure like that, I don't recommend, just based on my very tiny amount of experience, I would say replace the whole thing, because the older ESLs, the keypads from the new ones are not backwards compatible to the old. So we're just going to swap all this out so that we don't have to drill it, because that would be a real pain. So the first thing we want to do is on the outside, and the bolts are thrown. I did throw the bolts back. I actually closed it, locked it again when I moved it, because the owners were selling the house, and they said they didn't want to take it with them, and the new owner didn't want it, and they asked how much If basically asked if I would take it off their hands, and I said, sure, I will haul it directly to my house. So anyway, it was a challenge to get it out and load it in the back of the S10 pickup. Had some help from Marie at work, and brought it in here to the shop by myself because I've got a ramp out front. Let's see. Audio is fine. There's some background noise, but it's not a problem. No, you don't need to yell. Okay, cool. Thank you, litter picker. Good morning, Nate. Rune, good morning. If you enjoyed drilling, you would have been a dentist. Yes. So anyway, what we're going to do is take out the old lock and put in a new one. It's just a dial combination because that's what I've got on hand. I've got some electronic ones, but excuse me, Cornelia. Excuse me. But anyway, I don't know if the electronic ones that I have, some of them are in kind of poor condition. That's why I have them, because we took them off because they were giving trouble. But anyway, okay, cool, Rune. Yeah, on your way home. I'm actually off today because of the holiday. But the first thing we're going to do, and this is something that we do at the shop all the time, or actually out in the field, but we do it through the shop. Of course, the keypad's already off, and I'm taking off the outside dial ring. And then to get to the actual safe lock, we have to take the cover off. And a lot of times these are Phillips head screws, but in this case they are slotted hex screws, 1/4 inch hex. So we're going to take these out. And in case y'all are wondering, yes, I did get very sunburned this weekend. So there's lots of aloe vera and lidocaine going on today. Let's see. Y'all tell me if the camera angle looks good to you. Look out. Excuse me, please. Thank you. All right, so here we've got the safe lock mounted. You can see all the bolt work. The bolt is thrown. That's connected to your bolt work lever. And just looking inside here. Oh, nice. So these are all Allens. Like a hex driver. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, sorry. That was Siri interrupting things, so I took the AirPods out. I'm still trying to figure out how to use them, honestly. All right, so now we're going to remove this relocker plate. And we just fired the relocker, which is okay, because we got the door open. Now, let's see if we can figure out what size Allen that is. There we go. actually look through the camera for a change. And that way y'all can see what I'm doing. There we go. That looks a little bit better to me anyway. Okay. Here is the old electronic safe lock. I think these came with some hard plate in it, but it's AMSEC ESL, and it's got the serial number on it. Just a square bolt, which when I do this, do safe lock swap outs, people wanting to go from dial combination to electronic on their safes, I will generally use a swing bolt. I'm just up here grabbing the dial that we're going to put on. Hopefully the spindle is long enough on this one. I'm going to mount it vertical down, obviously, like that. Make sure our footprint lines up. Yep. Okay, cool. And I'm going to use Phillips head 1/4 20 bolts to attach this one. So let's look here. Litter picker, yeah, she just took care of them, came out of the nest. They're growing. Alan Corson, good morning. Yeah, we're pretty lucky that we get off Independence Day. I had to work it for years at, when I was working police, so I'm happy to have it off. Independence Day and my birthday are like the two times that I really, really want to be off of the year. Those are like the only two times. Working Thanksgiving, I mean, it's just, doesn't really matter to me. Christmas, I mean, it's nice to be off on Christmas sometimes, but I hear some babies meowing. And there goes Cornelia. Those of you watching in the U.S., I hope you're having a good Independence Day weekend. It's nice to have a long weekend. Back in the factory days when we had a lot more manufacturing going on here. I remember people who worked in the factories would get the whole week off, but just don't have that anymore. All right, now what I'll do is take the impact and do it until it clumps once. Go. All right, now let's mount the dial ring. Got some dial ring screws, but I'm hoping that the old ones will work too. seeing how these don't look like they're gonna go. Okay, cool. There we go. I don't like using these elongated holes for the dial ring, but that's where this one is drilled and tapped at. So we just got to make sure that I keep it centered. That on there nice and snug. Ringing and roosters crowing in the morning. All right, now I'm gonna thread the dial in there. It's just this is, like I said, an S&G that I had, and of course the spindle is not long enough. Well, shit. Might need to go with something different then. Give me just a second, y'all. See what I have here. My spindles may be too short. So I know these are customized. The spindle length is customized for each save. And as I look, don't believe that I have one that's on. Well, maybe here. This one might be long enough. I'll have to change the dial ring on the outside. That's okay. Now, of course, if a customer wanted this done, then I would have a brand new one, brand new lock and everything. I think this dial ring will work. Yeah, and it's an S&G, so that should work with with the lock body that's in there. The lock body that came with this, the back plate, is actually also the relocker plate, so I'm not sure how that would fit. This one's a spy-proof ring too, so it's not bad. Let me pull that other lock body down here with me, just so I can see how that back plate will work. Because the relocker plate, you know, you need to pull this relocker up, so otherwise it fires and prevents the bolt work from coming out. Just wonder if yeah, because this relocker plate actually goes like that and holds it up out of the way. So I think I'm going to stick with this lock body that I have on here. And hopefully the spindle is long enough. Nope. Man. Well, that sucks. Yeah, my spindle, this door is so thick. You can see there, it's about the thickness of, and I need to come in past about here. So my spindle is too short. Okay. See what we can do then. Probably have to go with one of the electronic locks that I have that still works, if I can find one. All right, we'll move y'all up here. Get a bird's eye view. Me looking through all the junk to see if we can find one that will actually work. Over here. I cannot remember the code for this. And the code change sticker has been wiped off. Set that aside for now. Got a SecuRAM lock body. It's a SecuRAM 06018. And here is an umbrella lock. Sounds like it's already been bypassed or something. This is stuff that Jeff from HKS sent me. S&G keypads. SecuRAM keypad. Excuse me. That spindle's too short. So I just saw it. Where did I just see it? Like before I started the video, I thought I had one of these with the SecuRAM. Well, here's an S&G I've got S&G keypads, but I don't have a wire to go between the two. I think I have the combination for this one. This one's had 2 wires stripped out, so I don't think, yeah, oh shit, there goes, that's just a keypad, that's not even the right lock. SMG, I know I just had a SecuRAM keypad in my hands, somewhere. Here's one, an S&G that has a management reset code on here. Keypad's kind of jacked up a little bit. Excuse me. Yes, how are you? I think I might have reset this one, actually, now that I think about it. Cornelia, what are you doing? Yes, I love you too. Yes, I do. Excuse me. Don't have, this is it, it's an SG, dial combo, it's an S&G, excuse me, yes, you're a good girl, Al, that's my sunburn, thank you. It's an ESL 15. Actually, I think I've got the keypad for it out in my car. So we'll go to that next. This doesn't work, but I think this one was one I was playing around with. Okay. And obviously that didn't do anything. I was playing with that one to try to get it reset. Let's see, 6120. Give me just a second. Let me do some research here. Nate, I see that comment. Yeah, GQ Man's still alive. I haven't seen Dana yet. James Randolph, happy 4th of July to you. Alright. Let me read through the directions here. Okay. Star 6. Alright. Let's see here. Let's see if this does something. Bring the directions up here to where I can read them. Sorry, y'all. I didn't check the length of the spindle first. That's my bad. And obviously, I will change all this good stuff because you can probably see what numbers I'm punching in, but is 7 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Star 6. 1. Still giving me the incorrect one. Okay. Well, that one ain't working. Telelock. Yeah, that one's not even for this. There's that Securam. just had a freaking Securane keypad in my hands. Well, where is it? See, this is what happens when you don't do your research before everything else. Or when you don't have your shit organized together. Well, maybe. Let's see here. Let's look. Crack-a-lock, good morning. Welcome. Rune, yeah, it rained pretty good on us yesterday at the out at the lake. Let's see. A Went GmbH, good morning. Let's see. Alright, well, let me see if I can do something else. This one's had the management reset code scraped off. And I've got one in the truck at the shop. Keep looking in the same place like something's going to appear magically. Give me just a second. Let me run out to the car and see what I've got out there. Actually, no. We are going to do this. Here. Still need to run out to the car. Give me 5 seconds and I'll be right back. You too, Cornelia. Keep them entertained, Cornelia. Alright, we're gonna try something here. Got a couple other keypads. Excuse me. Oh no, Rune. I did see something about that, Rune. God, that is so horrible. I mean, it's senseless. Really. I don't want to get political and violate my own rules for the channel, but you know, I think that it's a sign we need more mental health services throughout the world. That there. Do you have the code here? Well, this did not work the last time I tried. That did not work either. Yeah, that's why it wouldn't work. Polarities are reversed. These are crimped in here too. Alright, Wimp. Thank you for dropping by. Appreciate it. Let's see, ESL 10. Let's just see if by a chance. I think this is the one that these leads are out of. Probably won't work. I'm going to give it a shot. Nope. That got hot really quickly. Polarity's reversed on these. It's not the 10. Let's try the 15 maybe. So no, I don't want to fry the lock, but okay, that one, that's not getting hot. Let's try it with these two. Okay, it's not getting hot, but it's also not working. That will not work. Wonder if it goes to this one. No. Sparrow's combination lock. Oh, actually, Miko, this wasn't a Sparrow's. This is one I made. This is a Lagarde, and the spindle's too short. Story of my life. Let's see what I have. I know I am not crazy, and I know I just saw a Securam keypad somewhere. Because that's what this lock is a Securam. This goes together here. That. ESL 15. It's an ESL 15. How the hell didn't these work? Maybe that's why it got replaced. I don't know. June new. What did I just do with that? sucks. Guard. I mean, this safe isn't going in my house just yet, because I've got to do some stuff where I want it to be. This one here, these look the same. Maybe. Okay. Now, star. That wasn't it. Okay. I'm reading the directions again just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Is the 6120 square bolt, yeah. Sorry I'm not talking a whole lot, guys. I'm trying to figure all this out. Because with this, you should be able to use the management reset code, which is printed right here on the lock. And you use that, and it will actually reset back to factory default code of 123456. I mean, I don't have to have a dial combination on there. I'm happy with any lock so that I can use it at least. Let's see. I'm just trying to see the beeps after I enter that, how many it should get. I think the buttons are sticky on this keypad too. Okay. I think the pound button is sticky on here. Yeah, that ain't working. See what y'all are talking about in the chat here. Yeah, Rune, it is definitely not a positive response. God, I wish I could find that Securam. Either that or reverse the polarity of my battery connectors, which I'm pretty sure I could do. What do y'all think? Think I should do that? Reverse the polarity? Put the old lock back on there? I'm all for it. But what kind of cheap ass battery is that? Cause I know I've got one that I took off from somewhere, and I've got the combo for it, and it's in the truck at work. This one doesn't even do anything. I don't know if this one is the same keypad or will even work. And yes, for a customer, I would just simply get a brand new lock and put that in. If I had the safe open and they were having difficulties, that's exactly what I would do. Okay. trying to remember what. Hell, I can't. No, I can't remember the code for it. 2-year timeout wait. Yeah. Might be in the timeout, actually. I know I just saw the keypad. Of course, I don't know the damn code for this either, so. And this one, yeah. This one's no good. Anyway, because the swing bolt moves. That's an unlocked lock. Torch, yeah, I think it's laughing at me. No, that ain't doing nothing. I'm hot. Alright, so let's go with plan. I don't even know what plan we're on. Plan D, maybe? Which is to take these battery connectors and reverse the polarities of them. So what I would need to do is take each one of these, cut them, strip the wires down, flip it around, splice it back together. I wish I had a soldering iron to do it, but I don't, so we'll have to rely on some tape. Let me see where, if this is the only tape that I have. Electrical tape. Yep. It's used, so that's not the greatest. Or you could just go back to this right here. Do exactly what I did for the customer to get it open in the first place. Cut these off. Oh no. Yeah, heat shrink might work. Trying to decide what I want to do. I don't know. Because I do have the combination of this, so I can reset it. Let me look for my heat shrink real quick. I like that idea, Nico. That works pretty good for me. Got some somewhere. Now, wire strippers, which I don't have handy. Where the hell are my wire strippers? I got 2 pairs of them. I know one pair is inside. There we go. Here they are, laughing at me. Hey, now the question is, do I snip these off and then connect them to here? So these are just crossed. I think what I'm going to do is snip these off, attach them to there. These strippers suck. This is really just kind of a MacGyver job on these. Which, I mean, when you're in a pinch, it's okay to MacGyver these, but it's not really the way I want to do it. Off, tease about that long, heat shrink. Torch, my soldering game is actually, I guess, halfway decent, you could say, but I don't have a soldering iron. I mean, way to be prepared, no, but again, like I said, we're just trying to do something. And basically my thing is I want to be able to lock it and then, well, I mean, I want it to work, but I understand it's just temporary. Alright. It's a lot of damn work for one little thing. Hey Delp, how are you this very late evening? And no, that water was more than a foot deep, thank you. I did not go up to my ass in a foot of water. Thank you very much. Actually, that lake that I was on, it's a man-made lake, and that's a very mountainous region. I don't know, I don't think you could really see all the mountains in the videos or pictures that I posted, but I mean, it's surrounded by mountains, so all of those used to be fairly high, like little peaks. I mean, not huge, like they didn't build the lake in like a mountain gorge or anything, but they it was, you know, around areas like that, foothills. I hear babies over there mewing. It's probably the worst heat shrink job in the world. Let's see. Okay, right there at the shore behind me, yeah, that was a foot deep. But it drops like 2 feet for every 1 foot that you go out. I guess that's what I was trying to say. But I had a blast. So that's all that matters. And Lake Patrol didn't, you know, like come and get me for being underage. Alright. So there's one. This off of here. Hey Lowell. Hope you're doing alright today. Happy Independence Day. Yeah, Delp, even if I did, like, burn myself everywhere but my ass, it was still a great time. That was, like, literally the only thing that did not get sunburned. And yes, I used sunscreen. Man. Kittens are really growing because they're making a lot of noise. Been away, Cornelia did not like that. She's been happy this morning though because I've given her a lot of attention. I've been out here. Actually, I introduced one of the kittens to the other cats inside the other night. Just real quickly, you know, took it in and held it the whole time and everything. Cornelia was not happy with me, but you can't really blame her. But the other kitties, other than Socks, actually, they all approved of the kitten. Alright. Gumby! Yeah, I'm still alive. A little bit longer than I thought I'd be, actually. Because I ran into difficulties. And I wasn't prepared. So we're having to jerry-rig this safe lock. Kurt O, good morning. Let's see. Yeah, the only thing you know about Independence Day is the movies. You know, it's funny you say that because there are 2 movies that in my Independence Day traditions I have to watch. And that is Independence Day with Will Smith and Bad News Bears with Billy Bob Thornton. Those are my 2, like, required viewing on July 4th. I have to watch those. Okay, there's that one. Here's There's that one. Oh, what we're doing is trying to MacGyver this shit together so I can have a lock for the safe that works. That. Let's plug this one in. Goes to the actual lock. Go. There's that. There's that. Put that there. Punch in our code. I'd say that works. What do y'all think? Pretty cool. Yeah, Rune, that's it exactly. They will all wish they had taken the kitten when they had the chance. I think they'll be okay. I really do. They just gotta find their space. I know, Socks didn't really get along with Cornelia when I was having her inside. But I think that's just Socks. Aloysius was actually the only one she immediately warmed up to. So, okay, let's move everything back down here and reinstall the original lock body in the safe. It's too bad. I was actually kind of wanting to use one of the dial combinations. I mean, I want a really cool, I want to find a really cool electronic one. But, there are, let's put this on here. We get too far. There are customers who, of course, they want the, EMP proof, electromagnetic pulse proof or resistant locks, which S&G, certain models of them are, like the entry models. Now I am going to switch out the original quarter 20 bolts that were hex. I'm going to switch them out with Phillips. There we go. If I can. I think I can. These are the same length. So now we feed this through. Through over there. Get that. Get that. And grab this. And I'll grab this. And since I'm going to tighten them all down anyway, I grab this. And I'm gonna grab, there's that, and where did my locker plate screws go? All my cover screws. I think these are down. I think. This has some pretty good spring pressure on it. Okay, now let's do this. Tuck all our wires in there. I mean, the cool thing about these is that the code is all stored in the lock body, so you don't have to worry about, somebody just pulling the keypad off and swapping it out for one they know the code to. That's not how it works. Oops. All right, Dalp, we'll see ya. Let's see, William Bennett. Good morning to you in Arkansas. Happy 4th of July. Yeah, Miko, I'm going to figure out something. Probably a Securam is what I'm going to go with for permanent use. But this should work for now. All I have to do is alright, can y'all see? You can see. There we go. Alright, so there we go. And I always test it at least 5 times with the door open. See, I don't like that. Because the bolt work was bound up on it. I don't like that if you kind of have any pressure on it, it's not going to open. Okay. Alright, so you can see, pull back just a little bit and it contacts the bolt just like right there. And even if I go back, that's why I like a swing bolt instead of a square bolt. All right, Gumby, we'll see you later. Hey, Alpha Centauri, Guten Tag. All right, now I need to change the combination on this. And we'll go up here and search. I think this is an ESL 5. Okay. All right. That's what I thought it was. To change the combination, there we go. And I just put it back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 factory default. But to do it, basically you do code pound. You get that warble. Existing code pound. New code. And then you wait. There we go. It's pretty easy to do, actually. Okay. What was that jamming up? Yeah, Miko, I'm making sure that it works. And I do this for customers too. I will test it somewhere between 5 and 10 times before I shut the door. Even just for a combination change. All right. I'm happy. What do y'all think? Are y'all happy? You want to lock it up? There we go. And then I tested at least 5 to 10 more times using the door. There we go. Looks like you need to use CRC knocker loose on that sidebar. Yeah, a little bit of lubricant, probably. I mean, this is still gooey. It's sticky. Yeah, I'll probably come in and probably actually put some white lithium grease on it. But anyway, folks, yeah, you can see the finish. Yeah, this is a 2-hour rated safe, so I'm happy with it, especially for the price I paid, which is basically just a sore back for a couple days. Now we just put the cover back on, and then after the camera is off, I will change the combo to my own combo and start filling her up. Yeah. Got to put all my lock secrets in here, actually. But this is something that we do out of our shop all the time. I've done probably 30 of these. Of course, swapping them out for a brand new lock instead of hunting around for parts and pieces that might work. Lol, it's not that I don't trust y'all. It's that I don't trust the other people who might just be browsing through. I mean, I know you guys know that I don't have anything worth stealing. But, where's my little plug? There it is. Little plug goes there. That's there to access the combination change. So, if... so you don't have to completely remove all this to change the combination for a dial. All right, let's look here on the chat one last time. We know he will change it back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and maybe, you know. And Miko, if I forget it, then I'll just have to call locksmith, won't I? Have to call somebody who works on safes. Maybe that's how I could get HKS to be a guest on live with me in person. You know, have him come down here to drill my safe open. He wouldn't show it on live, though. Let's see, do you use a nice white grease on all the moving parts and the bolts mechanism? Yeah, Rune, that's probably what I'm going to get. It's just some white lithium. Lowell, probably sure that the magnet bypass would work. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure that it wouldn't. That's only on trilogies. Litter picker, that's what it is right now. It's 654321. And Kurt, yeah, it's a safe place for the kitties. Yeah, the babies are over there. They're not coming in. Let's see. 8675309, you know. Yeah, that's true. I always do a Butch Cassidy to it. Yeah, the thing is, this is going to stay out here in the shop for a while, because where I want to put it in my house, I need to build an enclosure for it, because I don't want it just sitting out there. So I've got a pretty good idea of how I want it in my house. I just have to have time and money to do all that with. So anyway, appreciate y'all joining in. Hope that y'all here in the U.S. are having a great 4th of July, and that you stay safe, wear sunscreen, stay as sober as you can if you're driving, and, well, actually, don't drive if you've been drinking. Just don't. But also, stay sober enough that everybody else wants to hang out with you still. And, you know, anyway, y'all, we will, we'll see you next time. I appreciate it. I'm going to go and make some hot dogs and watch my movies. So, y'all, appreciate you tuning in. Have a great one. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, stay out of trouble. And we'll see you next time.